Hello friends, this is Sujala from DBS Institute of Technology, Kavali. Today my topic is cost of electric power generation. The electric power supplier supplies power to a large number of consumers to fulfill their daily requirements. That means while electric power generating stations and other systems efforts are to achieve overall cost of generation, transmission, distribution and utilization. So this cost analysis of power studying the cost of electrical energy generation is basically classified as 5 categories. Under the fixed one, semi-fixed one, running cost, operating cost and annual plan cost. So first of all we discuss about what is fixed cost. Fixed cost, it is due to the annual cost of central organization interest on the capital, that is cost of land and other real estates, cost of design and planning and building and equipment, transportation, installation of the equipment and all types of taxes, insurance, salaries of higher officials, managements and clerks, staff salaries. These are all costs will depend upon the fixed cost. Hence, the cost is independent on maximum demand and the amount of energy generated, but it varies approximately in direct propagation with the installed capacity of the plants. Hence, it is also called as standing cost. So, now we have to study some cost analysis of power plants. If suppose we take the hydro power plant, the annual fixed cost include interest on capital cost, and capital cost includes the dam, cost of dam, earthwork, railhead, highways and other civil works, and also other than this fixed cost including depreciation, taxes, insurance and salaries of the all staff depends on in the hydro power plant. While we take the fixed cost of steam power plant, the cost of steam plant nearing a cooling water is available would be lesser than making available cooling towers or ponds. In general, a larger plant costs less per kilowatt of installed capacity than a smaller one. The capital cost of the plant vary widely even in case of plants of similar types and depend to large extent on the market. This annual fixed cost include same, that is the interest on the capital, taxes, insurance charges and salaries of all the staff. So this in the steam power plants, the total cost of construction of hydropower plant is invariably higher than the steam power plant of same capacity. It is the hydro will be invariably higher than the steam power plant. Next, what about the nuclear power plant? The annual fixed cost increases in nuclear power plant due to the manufacturing cost of nuclear reactors and the requirement of cooling towers adds its cost. Hence, the annual fixed cost is higher than the steam power plant, but the capital cost is almost same. So, here we have to what about the design about the fixed cost in hydropower plant, steam power plant and the nuclear semi-fixed cost. This cost is to the annual interest and depreciation on the capital cost of the generating, transmission and distribution network, building and civil works and other taxes, insurance charges, salaries and the yearly compensation of management and Clerk cost. This cost depends on the maximum demand but independent on the amount of energy generated. Hence, this is also called as standing cost. This cost is approximately proportional to maximum demand. That means proportion to the size and cost of the insulation. The taxes, insurance charges and strength of clerical staff's salaries depends on the size of power plant and hence upon the maximum demand. So, this semi-fixed cost is due to the depreciation on the capital cost of the generating unit, transmission and distribution networks. Now we discuss about the running cost, or it is also called operating cost or production cost. The word explains everything. That means here the cost required for plant operation or plant running is called as running cost or operating cost. This cost is due to the annual cost of fuel, lubricant oil, water, maintenance and repairs of equipments, salaries of maintenance staff, supervisors, staff required for running the power plant. This cost depends upon the number of hours the plant is in operation. Basically, in steam, diesel and gas plants, the operating cost form a major portion of total annual cost. Where you take the hydro, nuclear and solar, the fixed cost is small operating cost. When you take the hydro power plant, what is about the operation cost is, it includes the annual cost of lubricant oil, maintenance and repairs of equipment, salaries of operational and maintenance staff and supervised staff. Hence, because of the absence of fuel cost, here the operating cost of hydropower plant is very small. Upon the steam power plants, the operation cost includes the fuel, including its handling, ash handling, cost of water, condensers, cooling towers, cost of oil, waste, repairs and maintenance of equipment and salaries of operational and maintenance staff and supervising staff. Hence, the operating cost is directly proportional to the energy generated. That means the amount of coal consumed per unit generated and its cost is given by annual of coal consumed per unit generated is equal to heat rate per calorifical value. There is one more cost, that is cost of purification should be included. So here when you take the steam, it includes the cost of the fuel and total cost of the condensers, cooling cess and salaries are included in this steam. While you take the nuclear power plant, the operating cost of nuclear power plant is less than the steam power plant but higher than the hydropower plant. But cost and efficiency is high for high load factors. Hence, nuclear power plant is preferable for base load plants. So, compare it to the, when you take comparison of the operating cost of the hydro, steam and the nuclear power plant is less than the steam but higher than the hydropower plant. This is about the cost of power plant. That means cost of electric power generation.